Hey, lovers of game and story. I am your host, PopSparkleDoom, and we are diving back into the Chants of Sennaar. So I figured the place where I am right now is maybe a bit jumping ahead of where I should be. I'm not 100% sure, but as you can see, it's already giving me this witch doctor looking guy, which I think is an alchemist maybe. And we haven't finished everything for the bards, so I'm gonna see if I can just head back to where the bards are. I believe I can use this to teleport. I just hope this is the right area. That is, yeah, this will be perfectly fine. So what we can do is, I think we just go through the top here. So I saw there is the option to start solving the language issues between the different classes, which we might be getting to soon. But I also thought, hey, I wanted to first explore this area all the way. First I have to remember how to get to the next area. But I think we were supposed to go through the... not cellar. What would that be? The basement, the underground section. That is what I'm gonna call it. Let's call it the underground section. I forgot that you can't go through from this area. But yeah, we're about halfway with the actual word. So I want to kind of see if we can complete that before we go on. This shorter path, was this a longer path? I still haven't unlocked it. Kidding me. So this is fine. Yeah. From here we can just take the boat across and then get back to the area we were at earlier. Let's check. I think that could be can, but I'm still not sure. We'll have to see. Can me? See me? See me? Wait. So I just see. See me. Question, see you, seek one. No, that wouldn't make sense. I think it's can, but we'll see that in the future. So we were going around in this particular area for a while, and I wasn't 100% sure where we could go, so I decided to go into the cave. The cave, however, seems to be going to the next area. We don't have to do the cave puzzle again, but the cave puzzle was pretty interesting. Navigating a continuously changing area. Let's see. There's a bunch of places we can still go. Just want to see if I did exhaust. Oh wait, we have the new token, so we can actually go through, yeah. Let's go see what this is like. There's your token. Can we come for the comedy show? To the theater you go. I guess it's not necessarily a comedy show. Directional way. Maybe that's follow me if you seek once. No. No, it's definitely not follow me. Maybe it's just, let's go on the way. Let's move. Maybe it's move. So they were... Are you not gonna let me go up? Oh, I probably have to figure this out myself, right? Let's bring it down. That's mean. Yeah, help them out, but My robe isn't shiny enough. Up me. Up us. We want to go up. But I'm not sure if... Wait, let's check. Maybe there's multiple ones that I call direction. No. I still haven't figured out this one right here. So, I had to figure out which one was actually the compass. Because I wasn't quite sure. And then I had to figure out which ones were the different directions. Which I wasn't sure about either. But we'll get it soon. See, I'm not lazy. I take the stairs. I want to make sure there's nothing this direction. Nope. This looks super precarious. Oh, that's just because you can use that to get up here. Aha. Do we want to do the show now? I think we do want to do the show now. What does this do? It just started. Okay. Then find what? Fire to pause. Okay. Might have to rewatch that. Ooh, that's compass. That is compass. Compass is this. Unless that is showing me direction. You're messing with me now. Yeah, I think that might just be a direction. Go pause. Weapon you found. Oh, okay. So the previous guy had that mask on, so I wonder what that's referring to. Maybe it's the monster that we found in the cave. I want to rewatch that because I was missing so much. Let's see. It's not going to give us the dialogue. Oh. I was able to get in here. Maybe this is the script. Let's see. Idiot bard. Direction the way, the path, the idiot bard sword. The sword you found, go pause. North? Maybe that's south. Maybe that's... Okay, so the first one, the sword was on the left. The instrument was on the right, so maybe that's on north. But I'm kind of sure one of them had to be north. What's this? I'll check now. It's showing all of the different directions. We just have to figure out what directions they're pointing at. And that might help us with the compass solution. Weapon you found somewhere. Don't know yet what that is. And then can go pause. So he found... What is that? This is one of these. So these are the different directions. I was quite sure this was north. That's Act 1. Okay, cool. It did actually write it down for us. Fantastic. But I'm a bit confused. Oh, it's just all of the other ones. Okay, cool. Also didn't figure this one out yet. I think they show the compass in one point. It's not a monster. Let's check. Don't know what that is yet. Idiot board. Scare. Okay. So the scare icon is probably the monster thing. This one. Book. I'm quite sure we don't have anything specific for book unless this is book. Because it's here and just above. Hey Neilmo, welcome back to the stream. How have you been? I hope it's been a good weekend. Okay. I'm trying to figure out these missing ones. Last time I was a bit overwhelmed, but I feel like we've got a few things together. Shouldn't be too far from an answer. Is that book? Is that something else? Hey, it's kind of nice. That makes sense. That was book. Made sense. Monster, book, and brother. Okay. We have these then. Okay, so, so these were clearly not the ones that I put in here. That's fine. Climb up. I think that's climb up. Let's see. Free. Then, I don't know. I'm gonna ignore that one for now. Let's see if we can watch the play again. Get an idea what direction we need to go. Apologies. Where is this going? Okay, that opened that. And then we've got a new teleport here. / translation section. But we'll come back to this later. I want to get as many words as possible before I start on that. Okay. Where does this lead? So the first led us out the door. And this just leads us back into the underground section, the maze, so to speak. Off direction. Off direction. Off direction. Can't be that. What do I think this is? This can. What does can mean? Can makes no space. Space. I'm reading the words and then using them. Can makes no sense. Yeah. Unless we misunderstood what that was. I think this is direction. Okay, let's go back. Let's see if we can rewatch the whole thing. I'm assuming they're pointing in different directions to show north, south, east, west. And that's my hope. Can I rewatch this? Yes, I can.
Oh! Oh!
Saw he found. Okay, let's ignore that. So the saw he found, I think, by going east. But I wasn't, again, paying attention to what the actual thing was. Okay, this what we called north. Okay, so let's give these actual names. Okay, so let's assume this is south for now. East and west. Just so that we can put this in somewhere for now. East and then west. It's probably not what it is. Just so that I don't see blank stuff. West go. What does the fire have to do? Then find fire.
Oh.
Compass. Is that the compass then? Okay, so compass. I might have been wrong with that one. That could maybe be the compass. South West. And that's clearly... the rest is definitely wrong. So I'm confident that's north. I'm also confident about any of the rest. Just keep looking.
Oh.
Found the weapon east, go past. So it is... they don't really show up or down, they just show left and right. Could be fine. Okay, I'm gonna skip that because I want to go back to the book. Oh, we technically don't need the book. It's written down now, which is nice. Okay. Idiot bod, direction way, idiot bod 6. So the idiot bod 6 direction way, the idiot bod sought the path. He found the saw. He went. So I think I call this one east. So let's put this there. There's no left or right yet. That one, and then I think this is north because I saw it in another statue. But then maybe that is south. Maybe they do south, north, and then east and west. Let's try that. So the first one they do is this one. Okay. No. Still not. North. Then find this compass. I think this might be compass. Don't know. It can, but I can be very wrong here. So direction way. South, northwest. The rest aren't particularly helpful to me. West, south. Was that fire? So I saw then. Just want to change that to fire. Fire. And then we'll just add then in case. Let me also just check out the rest. So we've got these that I have also not figured out yet. That seemed to be fire. I think this was play games. And what is this? Play ascend. That specifically means ascend. Okay. So that was on compass. Okay, fantastic. Fantastic. We've got a few more down. Got those down. It's just these. Let's go run around. Maybe there's something else that shows us something that we need. Because they're not really showing me directions. They're showing left and right, but left and right isn't south, east, or west. Or north, for that matter. Oh. I don't think we can write this, can we? No. Nope. This probably makes sense. We want to ascend. Okay. Okay. Was so confused earlier. Do you like comedy? They also have a different way of placing the different words. Others. It kind of reminds me of the difference between probably Japanese and English. I just think how Afrikaans and English are different as well. Let's just check this out again. Path Theatre, Porto, Goran, Windmill. So we were at the Windmill. I'm guessing this just goes down into the other underground. Let's quickly go to the Windmill again. So this is where I saw what I thought was north. Because it's pointing in that direction. But it is very much broken, so I'm not 100% sure it is even... if it's even in the right direction. Okay, so we've been here, we've played the games. Been in here. We've been down there. You want to ascend? I have the path. We will play. You will climb the windmill. The fire you'll get. The path you'll have. Okay. What do they say? You want to ascend? You're an idiot. Oh, thank you. I appreciate your candor. You want to ascend? You question, do you carry the compass? You do carry the compass. And then there was this thing. I think these are places, but I'm not 100% sure. The reason why I think they are places... Well, maybe it's kind of directions. Maybe it's directions. These are very much the same as these. So I wonder if some of them are like southwest and southeast. Okay. What else can there be? So the reason why I thought they could also be places is because the Gora has that dot at the bottom, Theatre has that dot at the bottom, and then Windmill has the dot at the bottom. So I wonder if one of these shows the direction to the cave. Yeah, I thought that was going to be precisely the same thing when I heard them make that noise. I had a feeling. Greetings. You're not a warrior. Do you want to ascend? You don't ascend. You won't find the path. We don't want to ascend. We found beauty. Ascending is idiot. I still feel if this is definitely north. right. That is... I just want to double check. This is definitely north. Then I'm happy to keep that there. This is the compass. I'm definitely happy to keep that there. So, what if that's not south? We kind of just have to move the others around, I guess. Where is this now at the bottom? Move the south one to the bottom. Hey, finally. Only so many combinations. A little bit of brute force goes a long way. Okay, so compass, south, north, east, and west. Still don't know what these are. I think this is like freedom. It was from the underground little section where there was someone fighting potentially for freedom. And then we've got a word missing here. Where's it going to show us the word? See if we're missing an area. So, wait, are you telling me it's on the actual compass? Oh, wait, where's X? Oh, you mean so that I can know, because, oh, damn, you're right. I could have just gone, that is north, aka that is east, south, and west. Hey, I completely missed that one. Actually, I saw it early. I saw it on the last episode and completely forgot it was even on the compass. But thank you for pointing that out. I'm thinking we need to go underground. So can we read this? Path to Agora. Yeah, why not? Let's go to the path to the Agora. Path to Windmill is closed. Does that mean there's a entrance? There might be a second entrance by the windmill that opens that door. So might also be the place where we're missing something. And you know what the funny thing is? I figured out the compass maze without knowing the compass directions. Okay, let's see. Does this have a way? It does not have a way to get down further. It's not something that I can see. Nope. Why do they have got an entrance for the windmill? Let's ignore that then. Let's ignore that. Yeah, the entrance can't be here. The other entrance is also to the cave, so I'm just gonna ignore that door for now. But I feel the missing words might be down here. Let's check this quick. Wait, it's this way. I want to see, we did get all of the words here. Yes, we've got everything. So everything from the theater we've got down. Okay, I'm meant to go this direction. I just says path to Agora. Okay, cool. Let's see where this heads. That is closed. Let's come back down. Okay. Go right first. Way up. Off to Agora. There's also to the Agora. I'm guessing some of these doors will never open. Okay, and this just goes back. way up. Okay, let's go left. That just took us back where we were just at. Getting a bit tongue-tied. Okay, at least we're at the top now, so this is a different section. But I have been through here. Okay, this. Back to theater. I'll go see the Agora. Okay, we were there earlier. Kind of helps a lot to... I don't know if I've been in this section though. But it helps a lot to actually have the words down, because now I can just keep a good idea of where I am. Keep back to the Agora. Let's unlock this. If this is where I think it's taking us, yeah. Just for the future. Let's go down, yeah. In my mind, I'm still missing something down here, but it might be just that the word we're looking for is at... Off to Agora. Off to theater. The word we're looking at might be on the other side of the caves, which is also not completely impossible. But what we can do is we can just take the shortcuts back into the caves via the teleporter. So yeah, let's just go out. I might indeed not be missing something here. Instrument. No, but I am lost apparently, because I thought that is where the teleport... No, wait, teleporter is... Is it further up? I think it's further up. It is in this section though. There we go. I'm quite sure I have done these. Yeah. Okay. Let's go back into the cave. So the reason why I'm not 100% sure that the words we're looking for is here, because we're really getting these words, which I think is the alchemist. Looks like alchemical symbols. Don't quote me on that, but I do think that is the case. We did push this away. We're just a side section, yeah. Okay, I think we can go up. This takes us back. This we have solved. Let's go back. Let's go up for the first time. See where this heads. Okay, there's nothing interactable here. Weird. Yeah, I feel I'm in the wrong section if I want to complete the boss. Okay, what is this? Number 1, number 2. That looks like a dustbin in between, and there looks like stairs in between these. 1, 2. At the moment, that just looks like confusion. Not sure. I don't think we're gonna find any bots here, to be honest. Okay, we need something for this. At least we can more or less easily Just teleport back. What did I just do? I don't know if I want to climb in there, but... Because that seems like death, right? I think I can read that. It says death. I can't read that though. So let's go down. Doesn't seem like death yet. Feels like... Especially with the architecture, yeah. What was that Stargate TV show? That's what it kind of reminds me of. That was dope back in the day. One of my favorite TV shows to watch, Stargate. Now it is Star Trek, I guess. Okay, we're going up and we're going through the not so Stargate gates. But we are going through the gates. The portal. Let's see what we have here. This is so arcane. Number 1. Do you slot something in there? Number 3, you need to check the gauge. And then 4, press the button. Gauge. Button. You need to slot certain things in. So I'm guessing... I'm just gonna call those slottables. Wow. Thank you for overwhelming. Okay. So I'm gonna say can fit into slots. Slottable. What's the other one? That is not what I'm looking for there. The one, I think that's the other. Slottable, whatever that might be. And then... Okay, how do I go up again? Like that. And this one is also slottable. But what on earth is this thing on the left? Is that like where the power comes from? So it needs to be connected to the power. Get back here. Me find sequence. Let's ignore that for now. So was it this one? Check. Is this one? I think that might just be power. Like a power line or something. Let's see what else we have here. Two. Why is there coins by number 2? Is that like what we can slot in there? Okay. One slottable is this. One. Two slottable is this. Maybe that's the amount of coins. Maybe that is the amount of coins. 3 and then 4. I mean, I'll remember you can slot a coin in somewhere, I hope. One ring. Now it's showing us a ring again. Okay. There's a ring. Sortable 1 is a ring. Okay. Sortable 1 is a ring. Sortable 2 is coin. Okay. I think there were more of these around. Or not. Maybe on different place on the stage we can find more. See what's written down here. A gear and a fire. Let's try that. Fire. And then gear. What on earth would that be? That almost looks like a lighter. What do you have to say? You seeking you. Oh yes, because I couldn't figure out which one was seeking and which was you. So that's why it's just repeating itself. Let's say thing or place. Thing or place. So these things with triangles at their base is the different slotables. Okay. Did we figure out any of these yet? Me. Me. Plural. Find. Sequence. And then you. Plural. Wait. Okay. That's gonna confuse things. Me. Find, seek, find, found. Yeah, I didn't do a very good job of writing these down because this is very confusing. That is most likely plural. I'm pretty happy with that being plural. Me found. So the two short ones should be on the one side. I'm gonna say this is you. And this is me. Hey, we got it. I was kind of looking for similar structures to the letters. Me, you, find, and plural, and seek. Okay. Not too bad, not too bad. Before I go up, I think there was a path to the right. That goes back. Thing place, book place. Which one is that? Stripe in a circle. Say that's book. Like library. I mean, if it's book place, then it's probably a library. Or their way of saying library. if language was constructed like this in real life, I think it would have been a lot easier to learn, potentially. Because of all of the similarities, and you have fewer words to explain things. But it would make saying things so painful, potentially. Plural, plural. So is this the thing for a bard? I think this is the bard. And this is... That could also just be what they're using. But I think it's referring to the people. And if you put them together, they give power to someone with hats. Yeah, I'm not sure what that one is yet. Okay, so... this is probably the alchemists. I think it's that one. Yeah. Alchemist or researcher? I'm gonna go with alchemist. It gives me that feeling. Ring, coin. We don't know what 3 and 4 are yet, but maybe we can see what they are here. They want to find books about bards. Wait, is there a similarity? So this is an alchemist, this is a bard. And then... Where's that? This one. Magician? The magicians... Maybe that's not gear, maybe that's open. Do we have any reason to think that's open? Potentially. So this is seek and want. So I think this is also an action. So you see there's like a almost fully made circle with a little circle at the end. So I'm gonna say that's not gear. That is probably just open. But just so I don't forget gear, I'm gonna write that there as well. And this is probably also action. What else is an action? I think power. I think that's also an action. That's the slottable because it's got a triangle. And I wonder if this is also a slottable or an item. Because it's also got a triangle. Item. Maybe I could change slottable just to item, but I'm pretty happy with it right now. That is an action though. What are these? We don't know yet. Fire. Book. So if there's a dot to the right. But that is another action. And that might be an action with an item. No way. There's a difference between this and this. So I can't call this an item. This is... I'm just going to call it another slottable. But we have no clue. That is completely conjecture. Oh. Okay. I'm gonna say that's the magician. Where was the open? Then we've got book. Then we've got alchemist. And we've got bard. And What's this one at the bottom? Power. Oops, I messed that one up. Okay, so it was open again. I think that's open. Nope. That one. I'm just gonna go through all of them. I think the others are correct, but I'm not 100% sure. I think it said they make energy. No, this can't be it. I think we might just be missing that. Or I've got something else wrong. So, I think that is the magician thing. I'm quite sure. That was, yeah, it's open, right? Magician's open, which I think the last one is a door. Or that could be the way. I think that's door. You know what? That means that should be that. Hey. So that is bar, that is Optimus, and that is brother. So are they brothers? That's a fairy. They've got fairies here? That's freaking cool. I like that. Door, fairy, book, brother, alchemist. So the brothers chose to become alchemists or bards. Okay, cool. I'm glad the game has this in it. Just to make sure that you know what you have is the correct thing. Number 3 is a cup. So that you're not left guessing at the end. That goes down. Okay. Speak with this guy. I found a book about bards. I'm glad for you. Okay, and here's the 4th item. It's a rock. Number 4 is a rock. We can probably take away the slottable parts. Let's make that rock. I'll remember that they are slottable, but I'm not going to remember the number. So let's make that 2 coin. Ring was 1. I'm not sure if the numbers have any importance to them. Just do that. Don't like that the number is on the left. Just in case we need to remember that. I think rock was number 4. And then cup is number 3. Okay. We're making good progress. Yeah, I thought it was gonna bring that up again. Okay, so ring. Coin. Rock. Cup. Holder maybe? It's not maybe just the cup. Oh, there's one. Oh, gold, silver, copper, and carbon. That makes sense. They are alchemists after all. Ooh, you think we can grab that alchemist hat? No. But we can check out what this is. Got a new symbol. What is it showing us? Why can't we see what the other symbol is? There's nothing else for the second symbol. Oh, wait a minute. It might? No. I am so confused now. This doesn't look like their language. But it's got a line through it. Quizzical. So I think it's this one. It's not a hat. I'm gonna write hat there for now. Maybe it is just a hat. Yeah, okay, cool. At least they wrote it down for us. Okay, so we don't know what that is. New check notes. Check notes. Well, they weren't going to write that down. Maybe they're trying to decipher the fairy script, I would guess. Hey, we've got another teleporter. That's at the almost top, so we missed one along the way. That's not a problem. What's happening? Okay, okay. Is that the book place? That is indeed the book place. Here's a neat little door. With something else we need. A key that looks like... What I would like call that? Key that looks like lines. Can we make sense of any of this at the moment? Fairy gate. We need gold and silver. Gold and something, and then silver and something. Check notes. And plural. Yeah, that's not helping me right now. Action. Copper. This is probably telling you where to slot everything in. Does that take us up or down? Let's take the stairs and see where that heads. I feel I'm already lost. Okay, so this might just be alchemy. I think this just means alchemy. Yeah, there's no way I'm gonna figure this out right now. Silver, gold, copper. Because I'm not gonna figure that one out right now. And then what do we have here? Silver, copper, and carbon. This is just telling us how much there is of each at the moment. Oh, we need more gold and silver, probably. Does this thing produce the things? Okay. So I'm assuming if you figure this out, it allows you to create these. So if we want to make more of this, we put down a couple of things. Oh, let's just wait. Does that work? No? That would have been way too simple. Okay, so we've got copper. Did that put it anywhere? No? Oh, wait, is this what we need to slot in places? Okay, okay. I'm gonna play around with this a little bit more. I don't think I've got enough info yet. Other than we can make copper. I think. Or it just fits it in here. I think we're missing something, so let's come back later. And then we can open the door eventually, where the fairies are. Oh, so we need everything to be able to create the key. So that is where you create the key. Okay, cool. Let's go down. I don't believe I've been down here. Never mind, I have definitely been down here. What did you find? Had like barrels or something. Small, big, small, big. Numbers. Could be more numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 3. Yeah, but it wouldn't be 3. So I'm looking at the different barrels here that have different colors. Unless he's also counting the ones at the bottom. Me seek. Me found. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's probably just numbers. I think he said, I found 5, but I'm looking for 6. So I'm gonna assume this is 5, and then the other one would be 6. So he found 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 brown barrels, but he wanted 6 brown barrels, but there are 6 white and blue barrels. I'm not 100% sure, but I think that could be it. Seeing that the lines are similar in function to the other numbers. What a whack way of looking at time this is. I love this. I'm gonna get myself a clock like this. Then I know precisely when to eat. It doesn't have a 12 or a 6. Those aren't important. It is food time, and food time. I like that. I'm definitely getting myself one of those. Action power 4. Oh, that might just be food, right? That looks pretty simple. Yeah, it's this one. Check notes. Food. Check again what he wants to say. Food eats. Food give power. Why is the number 4 there? Could that be eat? Let's try eats. When I'm talking about this game and I'm going through all of the potential possibilities, I always feel kind of like I sound very dumb. Because I'm just repeating random words. I sound like I am making up really poor phrases. Actually, that's me normally. Wait, am I dumb? Okay, what do we have here? Plural something. Do they try and figure out the language, or is that... Wait, now I understand. That line with all of the funny things is different numbers. So the hat was showing... What does it show you? So it was showing 5. 3. 5 plus 3 is 8. And then... 8. And then... What's that 2 thing? I don't know what that is yet. Number 6 maybe. Okay, so they actually just total their numbers on the line. Okay, cool. What's this? I'm trying to figure out how you... Ah, that's what I was looking for. Okay, cool. So, let's try this. Oh, it just dropped a bunch more. That's probably a 0. And then the others are just more numbers. Unless that's a number 10. Could be a number 10. But I doubt it. Okay, so the one we have here is circle, triangle, and a 2. Let's try that one. Oh wait, and it might say on what side it has to be. So we've got the circle with the dot in and the triangle on the left. So let's try those at the top. Circle, triangle, and the 2 looking shape. Nothing up. Okay. Try the opposite way around. So this should be a 0 again. Triangle, and then circle. It might be from bottom up. Okay, wait. Okay, so the triangle has... I'm thinking the triangle has to be at the top. Unless... you turn it... that way. Quickly check something here. This is clearly showing what is top and bottom. But it's not. Showing what's left and right. Okay. Let's read what else it says here. Okay, so here's a ruler with all of the numbers on it. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do we have 6? That would be 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just write 6. And then 7. I was wrong with that one, but that's okay. It's probably not counting the other barrels that were lower on the map. And then 8 is this, but with a line through. And then 9. Okay, now I understand what's the difference between something on the left and something on the right. Something on the right is a single digit, something on the left is a double digit. So when 1 gets to 10, it just flips to the left side. That is cool. So 9, 9, 9, 9, 9. This is actually a number 9. 6, 8. I'm quite sure that is a 0. 9, 7. So it should bring up the... Nope, it did not bring up the... I was hoping it was going to bring up the notebook. So we can confirm that. But I have confirmed now one thing. So stuff on the left. So that would be a 5. 5 and a 3. So that's probably 80. So that number there is 80. 80. Where's that? 89. And then we can get whatever this thing is. So does that show us where the lines end up? No. Okay, let's go back to what we had. So let's try this and then the triangle, and then we go down and we try that squiggly thing again. Okay. Just flip. Does it matter where in the line these are? Maybe this is... No, I don't think it does matter, but I'll check now. Maybe we should start them from the right going left instead of going from where I am right now. But maybe that is not something that matters. Triangle, where are you? Okay. So let's try moving them up to the right. Wish there was like a reset button. Yeah, I just want to take another quick look. So it could be that that is first slot, second slot, open slot, last slot. So we can try that as well. I'm not 100% sure, but I think this could be it. What was in the second slot? Triangle. And then I think this is the last slot. I think we have... What's that? Oh, is that how you read it? So I've got the thing wrong. Oh, I figured it out incorrectly. So we want... Where that circle is now, we want this. And then where this is, I want that. And I want the triangle over here. Yeah, that gets us what we were looking for. So, bottom row is left side, top row is right side. And then left to right is... just left to right. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. So at least we now know how it is put together. Okay, so that is 6. Over 7. 8. 9. That, yeah, I think that's just 0. There we go. We've got more numbers. Yeah, it's just a 0. Okay, cool. So far, we've been doing pretty good with the alchemist stuff. Fantastic. What if that refers to numbers? Number. Number. Food. Don't know what that is yet. But I think it makes something. Go down here. It's so chill that they just allow you to walk around. The guards weren't very welcoming. Alchemists are pretty chill. You seek... I'm guessing that could be the number or answer to do something. Very open door. Action, door. Not sure what those are yet. I am already lost again. I am so lost. Okay, check notes. This thing is number 1, this thing is number 2, and then something else is number 3. Wait, why are these all the same? No, guess we'll find out. Laboratory, maybe? Maybe it's like laboratory 1 and 2. But why would that number have anything to do with the laboratory? Guess we just have to find out. That is number 2. Okay, cool. It did bring us back. Ooh, what do we have here? That's a lamp, which we can't use at the moment because we need fire. What do we have here? Okay, so fire is the one on the right. I think one is scare and the one is monster. So, which one looks like an action? Not that. Maybe it's not an action to be scared, but an emotion. Which one looks like... I think this one is the monster. So I was trying to figure out which one looks like the other people. So it has a triangle and it's got a line straight down. So I'm gonna say this is monster. And then I'm gonna say this is scare. Okay, I'm quite sure we can't go through there now. No. Can we just peel that off? Why can't we peel that? Oh, maybe that was the third laboratory. Yeah, I'm gonna write that down as laboratory. Just say that's lab. That would make sense to me. Lab 1, 2, and then lab 3 where we can't access anymore. Access that space anymore. What do we have here? Oh yeah, it's the labs. Or something similar. I'm an alchemist. Me greet you, maybe. I think that could be greet. Or I greet you. We don't have anything for greet at the moment yet, so I'm quite sure that should be greet. And then that is also a type of action. Because it's a circle with a circle on it. With things in the middle. Well, half circle. Okay, are we making more sense of this yet? Not really. You need gold and silver for number 1. Let's see if we can make sense of that thing at the top yet. But what's down here? Oh, this is where we came from. Just want to make sure I didn't miss anything here. To the right. Because I feel we didn't exactly go through the entire laboratory. But I might be incorrect. Yeah, I didn't check this. That could be power. So where is that? Or that could be combine. No, I said it's alchemy, right? Alchemy makes sense. Oh no, I'm looking at a different one. Combine. Fire plus... That could be combustion. Combust? Or explosion. But yeah, combust would get me to explosion. That should be fine. Okay, so we've got a monster. Got what I think is scared. And then I believe this is alchemy. Maybe this is combination. Write this down, yeah. Can't be food. Metamorphosis? Did we have anything like that? I think this should stay alchemy. Unless... Unless we've got a 2 on the right wrong. But I am pretty confident we don't. Quite sure that is Monson that is scared. I'm thinking this can be either alchemy. Could be lab. Metamorphosis. Shouldn't be eat. Don't think it's fire. That could be number 3. Alchemy. Could be this one we don't know at all. That is also an option. Combine. That's not alchemy. What is that? Put this one down here because we just got that specific sigil and then it opened our notebook. So I have a feeling that that could just be that one. Are we missing the metamorphosis one? Okay. I'm gonna try the alchemy one again. Wonder if you can actually miss one if it does open the book for you. That is so confusing. I'm not sure what that is. Unless these are literally just the opposite way. Try this again. Try all of these. Just a little bit of brute force because I have no clue what that one can be. And then combine. Yeah, well, that's fire. I know it can't be fire. Nope. So I'm quite sure that I'm not wrong with the first two. With the monster and then the scared. I think we might not have one for the other one. And this can be alchemy or it could be combine, combust. Okay, I'll come back, yeah. What do you have to say? Okay, that we have. We want... They want to combine. Or create energy, maybe. Okay. Glad I did come back, at least. That's not just fire. Oh, no, I think... Yeah, no, that is indeed fire. Okay, if we found fire, this is where we're coming back. But yeah, it is the end of the episode. We've made a pretty good progress. And I still feel like I'm sounding kind of crazy, just calling all of the random words out, but that's kind of part of the game. I might just give moments of silence. Anyway, that concludes our episode. I am your host, PopSparkleDoom, signing off, and as always, keep on shining.